So I thought I'd come on tonight and just give you the kōrero about our belief change of this weekend and just gone, and that we're on module 9 right now, so, for kahau. So our belief changer this weekend, her name was Sunshine Tenasco, and she is from the Ishnabi territory, which is center eastern of Quebec. What really struck me with Sunshine is she's exactly like her name. I mean, there was so many different comments in our ropu this weekend on just how much vibrancy and just her personality is larger than life, just like the sun. So it was a joy to have her in our ropu. She happened to fall kind of like into e-commerce and fall into business, and how this happened came about is when she in her village, in her township, they live on a reservation. She's First Nations, and they're a nomadic people, but because they've been placed on a reservation, things changed. And but one thing that did carry on is that they still did beading, and they still work with their. So she made baby moccasins, and this grew and grew, and she auditioned for Dragon's Den, which is similar to Shark Tank. And to be honest, I've never seen either one of them. And anyway, she got onto the show, and it's to get funding for your small businesses. She got onto the show, she made it all the way through, and they helped her get exposure. But one of the guys there said that he doesn't want to help her because she thinks too small. It resonated with us because we don't think big. Here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, it's kind of like the kumara doesn't talk sweet about itself, so you don't puff yourself up, you let others do it. And really, we're so conservative here, we don't really give praise to uffy people. I know it's a stupid thing, but that's how it is here. And also what happened with her baby moccasins, that it grew too fast for her to keep up with the demands of the market. So that's one thing she kind of told us to watch out for, like really manage what you've got and know for yourself your capabilities, your limitations, your boundaries. Definitely about boundaries. So through her kōrero with Dragon's Den, she decided to create something for her own Indigenous people. Like, why can't the Indigenous people have like a think tank where they can come audition and get money? So she created Powwow Pitch. Now, Indigenous companies, no matter how small they are, whatever they're selling, they need to, you can apply for a powwow pitch funding. And for Sunshine, this is not something that you pay back. This is a gift to you to grow your business. She's about not teaching them, not just giving them the fish, but freaking heck, here's the putia, go hard. Not only that, but they also provide mentorship. These are so when they get their 60 seconds to pitch their idea, and if they get through and they're successful, they get mentored for the day by amazing people. I've had a look at some of the mentors. There's like tons of them, and there's no strings attached to the money. And her whakaaro is her underpinning thing is, we believe in you. Can you imagine that? Somebody saying, when you're a small business just starting out, we believe in you? Whew, that's amazing right there. Because an Indigenous people don't I don't know what it is with us, but that's not something that comes out very easily. Anyway, that resonated with me. And so now they've they're up to what I think it is 50K in prizes, I think she said. And in the future, she wants that to be up to 100K in prizes for people with mentorship. It's not just here's the money, go for it. It's here's the money, here's how we can help you. Now we've given you some tools, away you go. So that's Powwow Pit. And with her beading, she turned that into a platform for her to push clean water in her reservations, because right next to them where they are, the town that in actual fact she said that there's places that border both the reservation and the township. Well, in the township they have clean running water and they're non-indigenous, whereas in the indigenous just over there they didn't. They didn't have clean running water. How can that be? You know. So with her beading, she brought people in and educated them. And she's travelled extensively across Turtle Island, aka Canada, giving lessons and knowing these, giving lessons to people and bringing awareness to the plight that they have on the reservations. I think it's freaking brilliant. Another thing that Sunshine talked about was what we talk about in Kahau is test, learn, and iterate. So you test your market. If it doesn't work, change something in it that's not working and redo it. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is not bad. It's just a lesson to be learned. And I thought that was an amazing way to look at failure, because a lot of it, failure has a really bad connotation to it. Oh, you failed, boo boo. But in her books and in her world, it's like, okay, so that didn't work. What can I do? And a majority of entrepreneurs who are in that thing, that's what happens. You need to have grit. You need to have staying power. You need to go, okay, so I stuffed up. And sometimes you stuff up big time. I'm following Ty Lopez at the moment, and he was just talking about because I'm doing his 5-minute mentorship, and he was talking about that he stuffed up because he didn't follow something that he now knows, and he lost $8 million. But that didn't stop him. It just brought to his attention something that he needed to fix. So that's the same thing with us. With my business in hula, and with the Hula Ola program that I've rolled out. I've already rolled it out, and I'm already tweaking it because I can see where things aren't working. I've had 2 weeks of people coming in, and it's just been crazy. It really has been, because I've got a lot of people who have said, "Oh yes, I'd like to come in and da 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 da," but I'm missing something because they're not coming into the classes, even though they knew that there was times, because I thought I was clear on things. Obviously not. So I'm tweaking and iterating, and hopefully I've heard what they're saying so that I can better the program for them. It's not for me, it's for them. So yeah, so just in closing, and I think I said that before, but you need to know what you want. That is one thing that Sunshine kind of finished up on. You need to know what you want. No one else knows your journey, only you do. So where do you want to go? What do you want to do with what you've got? And how are you going to get there? Only you know, right? So you need to be clear and concise in what you want. So what I got out of another thing that I got out was being able to pitch my business in 60 seconds. Crap. I can't do that in 2 minutes. I've got this long spiel and I need to bring it right down. So that's what I'm going to be working on for myself, because I want to be able to sell my business in 60 seconds and have it punchy and really know what I want for the people that are coming in. Anyway, I know I've talked too much, so if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. This is a long video and I apologize, but there was just so much in it that I wanted to say, because Sunshine's kōrero was just so brilliant. So Powwow Pitch, and her other one, she's also got a book out called Nibby's Song, and brilliant. And yeah, I can't think of the other one, but anyway. Okay, love you guys. Mwah.